Are they waiting for me? Or? Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Newcastle College University Centre graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. I'm Scott Bullock, I'm Principal of Newcastle College, and today is one of the most exciting days in our calendar. It's especially good this year because we've not been able to hold face-to-face events like this for a number of years, so I'm really excited that you're here today. I'm sure you're thrilled to be here. I'm really thrilled that you're here too. Before we get underway with the ceremony, I just want to let you know that today is all about celebrating. So while it's a formal ceremony, please feel free to take as many photos as you want. So as the students are coming up on stage or along the front, take your photos, anything that suits you. It's a day about you and your loved ones. Be as loud as you can, scream, cheer, holler, whistle, do whatever you want. This ceremony in particular, arts, music, performing arts, has got a real reputation to uphold for being the loudest ceremony of the 2 days. So please make sure that you don't let us down on that front. Show them all the support that they deserve. In fact, we're just going to do a little practice run right now. Okay, so I'm going to take the left-hand side of the room and the left center of the room first, and I'll count to 3. I want you to give me your loudest and proudest cheer. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to repeat that, but I'm pretty sure the right side can beat that because they're much closer at the bar. Okay, right side of the room. 1, 2, 3. That's it, getting the spirit, exactly right. Okay, so that's excellent, exactly what we want to see. So the ceremony is about to start in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to head off and meet the rest of the platform party. We'll be back within a couple of minutes, and then It's all then over to you and the students, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Guests, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Please get ready to welcome your class of 2022. Guests and graduands, please be upstanding for your platform party.
Please take a seat.
Good afternoon again to our guests and welcome to our graduands, to what was a very special occasion for all of you sitting here today. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to our guest speaker, fashion designer Nigel Cabourn. I feel very fortunate to be here with all of you today for this celebration. It is something that we've not been able to do on this scale for such a very long time, and it's just one of the ways that our lives have been impacted over the past 2 years. To our graduands, today belongs to you. Our successful students who have worked so hard and with such commitment, today we all get to share your moment and watch you enjoy it. Your experience of studying have been completely different to any of us who have come before you, and I'm very proud to be your principal. I speak on behalf of all of my colleagues when I say how proud we are of every single one of you. We are delighted to be here to share your celebrations and hope that today will be truly a day to remember. Today is about the successes of our students, but I would also like to take a moment to recognize those colleagues I've just mentioned, teachers and mentors who've worked extremely hard to support and care for our students over the past 2 years through extremely difficult circumstances. Thank you for your dedication and your passion. I am confident that you've inspired and made a difference to many of our graduands sitting here today. Can you give your teachers a round of applause, please? And to you, all of you, partners, parents, family, and friends, your support will also have been invaluable over the past few years, and I'd like to thank you and recognize you for that. So those big cheers you practiced earlier, can you now do one for yourselves? So to all of you, make the most of your day, enjoy the ceremony and all of your celebrations. From myself and everyone at Newcastle College University Centre, we wish you all the very best for the future. I would now like to introduce John Ridley, your Master of Ceremonies. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Ridley. I'm the Deputy Principal of Newcastle College, and I have the privilege to lead higher education across our colleges of NCG. So you can understand that it fills me with great pride to see our graduates of Newcastle College University Centre, you, their friends and family, and our University Centre staff here to celebrate. And no pressure, but Ceremony 5 with this group is always the rowdiest, loudest group. So let's hope we haven't peaked too early. That's over there. Scott's mentioned what a pleasure, and it really is a pleasure to be back present in person, celebrating together, because being together is the special ingredient of graduation. And I'm pleased we're here together in the heart of our city in Newcastle Civic Centre. I'm sure you'll agree the Civic Centre is a wonderful venue, and it's recently undergone refurbishment to make it even better. It's a building filled with tributes to the North East and the many inspirational people who've come from our region. The tapestry you see to my left was designed by John Piper, an interpretation of the natural resources found in our region: coal, water, iron, and slate. Because we have a rich industrial history thanks to these resources, and the tapestry is an imagining that if you were to slice through a sample of Northumberland rock, you'd find all these different resources of our region, the resources on which our region was built. So then I wonder what a Piper tapestry would depict of you, our graduates, and your time here at Newcastle College University Centre. I think it would show that you are now, through your studies and practice, brimming with the resources we desperately need for our future. You can problem solve. You're adaptable. You can collaborate. You've shown leadership in your decision making. You are creative and innovative. There are many people who've gone on to make history who are from right here in the northeast of England. We have in our graduates future history makers of tomorrow. To our graduates, enjoy this ceremony. When your name is called, take your time to take recognition of your achievement. Careful on the stairs. Careful on the stairs. Careful on the lectern. Take your time to walk along. The principal will stand in the middle. Shake his hand. There's plenty of photo opportunities here. When you go down the stairs, there are photo opportunities by the letters, and as you come round the back as well. So you'll see your loved ones travel around the back. Take every opportunity. This is one of the most memorable days of your life. So take every moment in. But before you take the stage, I would like to invite Liz Bromley, Chief Executive Officer of NCG, to address you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John, for that warm welcome and all those warnings about the stairs. Who's going to fall first? Because he's hexed it now. So hello, a very huge and heartfelt welcome to you all. Our class of 22 and all your family and friends and supporters and loved ones. It's absolutely wonderful to be here in person, and I am thrilled and proud to be able to be part of this ceremony. I've been in this role of Chief Exec at NCG for now nearly 3 years, and NCG is a group made up of 7 colleges and thousands of students. We go as far south as London and as far north as Newcastle and Carlisle, with colleges in between. But wherever we are, our single mission is to enable social mobility and economic prosperity through the thing that we do really well, which is deliver exceptional education to exceptional learners. And we want to prepare those learners up and down the country for their own choice of prosperous future, by giving them the education, the skills, and the training that they need to succeed and make an impact in the community that you live in your region, or even on a national scale and beyond. And I really hope that you are sitting there feeling that you have achieved that and we have helped you on the way to that achievement. We want you to be successful because we're all sitting here thinking that you are our future and we need a future that's fantastic. So that's down to you. Before I joined NCG, I worked for a number of universities in the UK, which means that I've worked in higher education for a very, very long time. And I know really well the significance of today and that moment of being able to say at last that you are a graduate of higher education. It really is a special achievement. It's a huge milestone in your life, and it also shows the dedication and the culmination of all your hard work and your commitment to your learning and your qualification. There are days in life that you'll always remember. Perhaps the day you buy your first car or your first house, or the day you get married, the day you have your first child, whatever it might be. But today is one of those days that you will never forget. You might forget the detail of it, but you'll never forget the feeling of it. And you'll look back on the photographs, look at the haircuts and the shoes and the colours and think, good grief. I know, trust me, I've done that. So today will stick in your mind, but it'll also stick in the mind of the people around you. And some of the people sitting here with you today will be your friends for life. And you will share this learning experience and this day of celebration with them. And you'll be able to jog back down memory lane together over the coming years. So getting your qualification has taken time, but we thank you for your patience, for your commitment and your resilience to getting here today with the funny hats on. And these are just some of the qualities that I know you will leave us with today, because your degree and the practical experience that you've gained during your time with us will have instilled in you both transferable skills and also specialist skills that will ensure that you are able to succeed in whatever career you have chosen. And you may have several careers in your lifetime. And I also know that as an NCG graduate, you have developed many other qualities, most of them good, that will have prepared you really well to get out there into the real world, because you have achieved your degree in an extraordinary time in all of our lives, a time when the world seemed to come to a standstill and nothing would ever be the same again. But actually the world didn't stop turning, and despite the odds and despite the blockers and the challenges, you have progressed both personally and professionally, and you have now achieved something quite extraordinary. I don't think any of us underestimate just how challenging this time has been for students, but as part of the class of 2022, you have adapted to change, you have been resilient, you have remained focused and driven, and you have delivered. So don't let anybody ever tell you that these strange times take anything away from you. You are real survivors and real success stories. And so wherever life takes you, or indeed has taken you already, you are now more than ready to make a mark on the world and to have impact wherever you go. All of us here today are extremely proud of you. I feel very lucky to be here seeing you and celebrating you and your remarkable achievements, and I know that your family will be celebrating alongside you in just half an hour or so. You absolutely deserve it. However, I also look forward very much to seeing what your future successes are, because wherever you end up, whatever you do, you leave today as a graduate, but you start your journey and relationship with us as one of our alumni. You will always be part of the NCG family, and you will always be one of Newcastle College's University Centre's alumni and part of our DNA. So congratulations and stay with us. And I would now like to introduce our Director of Higher Education at the College University Centre, Nikki Turnbull, who's going to talk to you next. And now it's the exciting bit.
Thank you, Liz. Hello, everyone. I'm delighted to be with you today as students from art design, music, performance and production arts prepare to graduate. I'm so proud to be addressing you here on such an important and significant day that marks the culmination of years of hard work and, as Liz said, determination from you all. In a moment, I'll be inviting graduates up onto stage to complete today's ceremony. I'm sure you're all feeling a range of emotions now: pride, excitement, maybe even a little nervous at what new adventure tomorrow may bring. But what is important today is that you reflect on what you've achieved and share this moment with your classmates and with your loved ones. Today is a day to celebrate successes, and some students here today have won awards for academic excellence or for endeavour over the duration of the course, and you will find them listed in the programme. Each one of you will have an individual story to tell of achievement and success during your studies, which are personal to you. But I do know that most of you have juggled your course alongside work commitments and family life, and with some of you overcoming many difficulties and even trauma to be here today. Graduating today are many students who have been with us since they left school at 16 and have progressed through their qualifications with us. They have developed their skills and knowledge, but perhaps most importantly, they have blossomed as human beings, growing in confidence, and they have flourished, ready to make their mark. Others have joined us later in life and proven that it is never too late to change direction and succeed, whatever your circumstances. All of our graduates today have chosen a creative and artistic career path. This year, our graduating students have displayed their talents and creativity and to achieve what they've achieved to be here today. I know that your imagination and creativity will serve you well as you move into your next step, and with these attributes, we may well find the answers to many of the issues that we face today. We are all extremely proud of you, so look around and remember this moment and be proud of yourselves and each other. On behalf of everyone at Newcastle College University Centre, I wish you every success, and I am confident that your time as students will have given you the skills, knowledge, and confidence to get what you want out of life. We will now begin the conferment of awards, and I would like to ask Scott Bullock, Principal of Newcastle College, to join me on stage. Okay, and we'll start with the Art and Design graduates. For the BA Honours in Creative Enterprise, Art and Design, Abby Zia Bradley. Emily Jane Corrigan. Chantel Dixon. Kirsten Fuchs. Aloma Gallagher. Nikita Gardner. Sophie Hamilton. Leanne Harrison. Tim Hermanus Lippes. Alicia Newton. Jack Redpath. Emily Rose Roundtree. Esther Southerton. Heather Williamson. And from our BA Honours in Fashion, Chantel Cook. Rebecca Eshley. Ganwa Gul. Becca Hyde. And from our BA Honours Fine Art, Chloe Bushell. Rosalind Bias. Wade Forster. Demi Harper. Chloe Ellen Johnson. Alicia Jade Laidlow. Jonathan Joseph Allen Lane. Claire Liddle. Kevin McAllister. Caitlin McFarlane. Georgie Mould. Jessica Louise O'Donnell. Megan Sasha Spedding. Chelsea Williamson. And from our BA Honours Interior and Spatial Design, Charles William Copeland. Dana Diab. Megan O'Donnell. Lauren Oliver. Ariana Robinson. Dane Shippen. Jade Stringfellow. And from our foundation degree in interior and spatial design, Alicia Leatherbarrow. And from our foundation degree in printed and constructed textiles, Jasmine Angelica Cardenas Avila. Eve Fleming. Annie Gray. Emily Jardine. Neve Kirtley. Kaylee Knowles. Chloe Janice Stewart. Bethany Swinburne. And now for our Music and Performing Arts Awards. BA Honours, Acting and Performance Practice, Ben Armstrong. William Byers. Stella Rhiannon Dyer. Cameron John Fraser. Jake Hewson. Leanne Liddon Oxnard. Penny Hazel Marshall. Michaela McCorn. Courtney Nixon. Charlotte Rickaby. Connor James Turbit. And now for our BA Honours in Dance. Sophie Banner. Ellie Cameron. Katie Cosgrove. Nicole Cowan. Adrienne Crawford. Ebony Fletcher. Crystal Goldie. Neve Green. Amy Knox. Megan Abby Ormston. Amy Louise Smith. Catherine Staley. Erin Swindle Lee. Katie Wormsley. And now for BA Honours Music Production. Jake Blackburn. Lewis Caudle. Tia Leonie Craig. Jamie John Dick. Christian Duna. Callum Gilroy. Jordan Kendall. Charlie Lazell. Christopher Mark McCarty. Lewis Halliday Moore. Catherine Ann Smith. Jack Spate. Nigel Stewart. And Mark White. Wait for the cheer. And now for our BA Honours Musical Theatre. Rebecca Crawford. Sarah Devine. Imogen Jade Evans. James Alexander Hardy. Erin Hastings. Katie Milmore. Bryony Randall. Laurie Smedley. Ellie Sturrock. Amy Todd. Chloe Wilson. And now for our Beamers Honours in Popular Music Performance. Neil Douthwaite. Tatina Mbala Isolo. Dale McNulty. George Ray. And now for our foundation degree in musical theatre, Katie Brown. Emily Louise West Nethercott. Estelle Wood. And for our foundation degree in stage management and technical theatre, Holly Bewley. Daniel Hurd. Olivia Rowe. Sophia Jade Smeaton. Ben Studholme. And for our Certificate of Higher Education in Dance, Sabrina Cruikshank. And that concludes the awards from Art and Design, Music, Performance and Production Arts. Congratulations to everybody. And please welcome back to the stage, John Ridley.
It really is a remarkable privilege that we have to stand on this platform and see the smiles that you have when you receive your graduate scrolls and see all the fantastic love in the room and photographs. There's loads of amateur photographers in this room, isn't there? Everybody's there angling for a place. It's fantastic. Just we have the last graduate. So congratulations, you're now officially graduates. Well done. So you can relax for now. I'd now like to invite our guest speaker for today. Our guest is Nigel Cabourn. Hailed as a cult British designer, Nigel has worked in the industry for over 50 years, producing collections driven by inspirational stories of real people in history and vintage military, outdoor and workwear pieces. Having studied in the Northeast, Nigel set up his own studio and business here in the 70s, and even after achieving global success, particularly in Japan, the business remains here today. He's collaborated with many icons, from Paul Smith and Fred Perry to his latest collection with Liam Gallagher. Nigel is an example of someone who bucks the trend to remain true to their art and puts quality first, using inspiration from the past to create timeless styles that will last long into the future. Please welcome Nigel to the stage.
Okay, hi guys. I'm really pleased to be here because I actually studied at both universities. So first of all, I started at Newcastle College, where I had to do a one-year trial to get into the fashion college in Northumberland University. So I managed to do that by the skin of my teeth. And so I started actually in 1967 which is a great time to have started business. I think anybody that was lucky enough to be brought up in the 50s and studying in the 60s and starting a business in the 70s was very, very lucky. So I always think about when I was born, and I think 1949 is a great year for me. I think it means a lot to me. And the 1950s inspired me a lot, from Edmund Hillary getting to the top of Everest and also crossing from north to south of Antarctica. Michael Hawthorne winning Formula One, the first British guy in 58. And obviously, I'm very, very interested in the world wars, particularly World War II. I love sport. You know, I'm really, really interested in soccer. I wanted to be a goalkeeper. My favorite goalkeeper, of course, was Lev Yashin, who was the Black Spider. Really, I was just inspired by everything as a kid. I had great parents, both very loving parents, which is, you know, if you've got good parents, you're set up. So I went to fashion college, 67 to 71. It was an amazing time, actually. I started my business really after 2 years in the college. I started selling leather skins and anything I could to the students, fellow students. And by 1970, I'd really started my fashion business. And by 1972, I was actually started. Funny enough, I never actually got any of this paperwork here, which is amazing. And I wish I'd had something like this to show. All I can say is that you can achieve anything. If you love what you do and you've got the enthusiasm, you can achieve anything. Okay? So I did that, and I started the business in 71, and off I went. And by 1973, I had Paul Smith, Sir Paul Smith, working for me. We met by chance, and he was started in Nottingham in 71 as with a retailer, and him and I started. He actually introduced me to all the stores in London, and I built an international business through the 70s, but mainly because I loved what I was doing. It was fantastic. I mean, obviously, I'm 73 today, so I'm still going strong and working just as hard now as I did then. I mean, the key is to do something that you really love. So I have a huge interest in books. I'm not really computer literate as such. I have a good Instagram. I can manage to do that. But generally, I'm working with, I've got a library of 40 odd years, which has every great book. So I'm still working with books. I have 4,000 vintage pieces, which I spent 40 years collecting. A lot of it is from World War I, World War II. It's all of the different military forces. I have a big interest in the Royal Air Force. I also have a big interest in Burma because my father was in Burma in World War II. So, you know, even my father's been a great inspiration to me. I can remember seeing him wear his Bombay bloomers and his bush hat in the mid-50s. He'd have two burnets on either side with a piece of string, growing his beans. And I thought, I won't mind wearing those Bombay bloomers. So I did a collaboration on my father about 10 years ago. I mean, he's been dead a long time. And I built an international business in all over the world, particularly in Japan, where I have 15 stores, 2 stores in China, 1 store in London. I'm just loving every minute of it. So, I mean, if I can tell everybody that to get something that you really love, that's the true way to be successful. And obviously, I work with books and I work with vintage clothes. I don't work with a computer, which is okay. It's worked very well for me. And travel is absolutely key. I travel 6 months of the year up until COVID. I I'm traveling all over the world. I'm going to Japan 4 times a year, China, everywhere really, Los Angeles, Australia. I'm lucky enough to go to all these places, have customers in all these places. So obviously I get to meet a lot of great people. So, and I've found in my life that the more I gave out, the more I got. I think it's important. That's one of the reasons I'm here today. I thought I was really lucky to be able to come and tell my story. Okay? Is that it? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nigel. I think there's key takeaways there is do something you really love and engender curiosity, travel and books. And the more you give out, the more you get back. It's very, very wise words. So now it's time for your final speaker of today, Sophie Hamilton, who will be speaking on behalf of all graduates. We're very proud of Sophie, who joined the University Centre, having studied with us at Newcastle College, completing her Level 3 qualifications. Today, she's a graduate of BA Honours Creative Enterprise. During her time with us, Sophie has demonstrated just how committed to her work she is. She's worked hard on her student fellowship alongside her studies, and in her own time pursued her passion for photography, co-creating zines around her work on the disappearing brutalist architecture in Newcastle. In September, she'll be beginning her Masters in Journalism, so I look forward very much to seeing even more of her work in the media in the near future. Please welcome to the stage, Sophie.
Good afternoon, everyone. Over the past 3 years, the graduates of 2022 have been through a lot. We battled the COVID-19 pandemic, adjusted to home learning, and for a final year, we had to readjust to attending our classes again on campus. Learning to study on campus again while taking on the more difficult third year of our degrees was a big challenge for many of us, but we've came out of it as stronger, more determined students, and we've bettered ourselves because of it. If someone had told me 5 years ago that I would return to education and give the student speech at graduation, I'd never have believed them. Coming back to education after dealing with poor mental health and having my 2 beautiful children has helped me to realise my own self-worth, boost my confidence, and most importantly has given me the skills and knowledge to pursue my master's degree in journalism, a career I've dreamed of for years. The reason I'm here is my children and my partner, and I hope I can provide a wonderful life for them now that I have much better career prospects. I'm so proud of how well my friends here at Newcastle College, University Centre have done. I've seen you create amazing work, achieve so much in the last 3 years. BA Creative Enterprise is filled with bright and talented students, and it's been a pleasure to meet and work alongside such brilliant people. I'd like to thank the Research and Student Engagement team for giving me the opportunity to become an NCUC Fellow. This has given me lots of great experiences. Although attending board meetings doesn't sound very exciting, it's given me a chance to see how a university works behind the scenes. I've met industry experts during course validations. I've had the opportunity to present the student voice to senior members of staff and have taken part in ethics panels in order for this year's dissertation projects to be approved. I also worked on Expo this year, an NCUC-wide event that allowed all subject areas to become involved with extracurricular activities. I'm sure for a lot of students, starting their higher education journey 3 years ago was a scary step, and a lot of you here today are thinking about what comes next. Even though you were scared or unsure, you came out at the end of a 3-year bachelor, end of the 3 years with a bachelor's degree, an amazing achievement. This shows you can take on anything that comes your way, and you will come out of it with an amazing achievement, skills, and more life experience. Every single student here should be so proud of themselves. You've all earned a huge celebration. Congratulations, class of 2022. I hope you enjoy the rest of today.
Sophie, what do you mean board meetings aren't very exciting? I think one of the things that's really important that everybody in this hall should know is just how much Sophie's given back to our community over the past 2 years. During COVID, it was absolutely essential that we came together as a staff and student body, and Sophie was instrumental in representing the student voice and how students felt and holding us as staff to account to make sure that what we did reflected the student need. So personally, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Okay, graduates, one last thing. If you can, stand up, please. You'll need to put your scrolls on the floor or have your hands free. You know what's coming. Don't throw your caps, that's not what's coming. Put your hands together, show how much you appreciate your family and friends who've supported you throughout your studies. Thank you very much. You can sit down now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For a minute, they had a panic there. There'd be just mortarboards flying everywhere in the hall. It's going to, oh my! It's health and safety. Okay. I realize it's just me standing between you and your celebration. So in a moment, I'm going to bring proceedings to a close. I'll ask you to stand. Then we as a platform party will proceed out. Once we've gone, the day is yours. Thank you very much. So graduates and guests, that concludes today's graduation ceremony. We invite you to enjoy refreshments of Prosecco and strawberries. Well done, well done. Yeah, which will be served in our reception area. Please be upstanding as your platform party leaves.